Chef Sheila, the Sp-Asthmatic chef. Today I am making a very simple tomato sauce. I'm using the tomatoes out of the garden that you saw me harvest a couple weeks ago when it snowed. I'm going to do a few of the fresh herbs out of the garden, a few dry herbs, a couple techniques you might not have seen or maybe you have. It's a very simple basic sauce that you can use on pasta, pizza, and it's really healthy. No oil, just a tad bit of sugar and a tad bit of salt. So, here we go. This is a variety of homegrown tomatoes that we'll be using. Now, to peel the tomatoes, I'm going to make an X at the bottom of the tomatoes using my knife and just pressing pretty gently. And then I'm going to core the tomatoes, which I had forgotten to show you. After this step, we'll want to plunge our tomatoes into some boiling water for about 30 to 60 seconds, or until the skin starts to crack. In my case, I'm going to need to add a little more water. You'll want to have a bowl of ice water ready to go because this is pretty fast. It's been about 35 seconds and the skin is peeling off easily. It just slips right off. After you've peeled the tomatoes, you're going to want to pulse them in a food processor. Pulse them according to how chunky you like your sauce, or how smooth you like it. Now that we've peeled the skin, remove the cores, pureed, we're going to start heating it up slowly for about 30 minutes, and we're going to add all of our seasonings. A teaspoon of dried basil, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of minced onion, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, a half a teaspoon of fennel seed crushed. I'm also going to put a teaspoon of smoked minced garlic. We'll use 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinaigrette, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and about a teaspoon of salt. I'm also going to pick some basil, oregano, and thyme, about a teaspoon of fresh herbs as well. Now we'll add all the seasonings to the warmed up sauce and let it simmer for about 30 minutes on low. The ingredients will be down low in the description box as well. After simmering on low for about 30 minutes, your sauce should be thicker, and it should be a nice consistency and ready to cool down. Now give it a taste and see if it needs just a little more sauce. And it's ready! Yummy! It's finally ready. Still a little hot. I used about 4 pounds of tomatoes for this. You could use like, I think a pound. A pound is... I think you can get maybe 2 pounds, 3 pounds out of 1 can of diced tomatoes that have no salt if you don't want to use fresh tomatoes. Anyway, it's ready and I'm going to attempt to taste it with, still a little hot, but here we go. And I definitely don't want to taste it over the sauce. It's delicious. If you want it a little thicker, you could add some puree tomato that you might have, or maybe puree a few more tomatoes so you have more pulp. The one thing I forgot to tell you guys is make sure you core the tomato before you slice the bottoms, so that it's all, when you take the skin off, it comes right off. I cored some of them, I forgot to core a few of them, and I forgot to tell you that. So anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Here we go. Thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys on the comment side. See you guys later. Bye-bye.